The show has lots of fans here at Copycats, where female impersonators say it's about time.
Well, Raymond says he's tried to keep his cool, but he has seen lots of people lose their tempers, and one lady even passed out.
Sheryl?
Well, Paul, parents say Tip Academy has really helped their kids. Now, they admit there have been problems, but they still want the school to stay open. Now that animal control is on the case, Han says he'll put the pellet gun away and hope the cat forgives him. They may look like your average mom-and-pop storefronts where people go to have the kinks worked out of their sore, aching muscles, but authorities say inside these doors you used to be able to get a whole lot more than just a rub-down.
The women who were working there were offering masturbation and oral sex to male customers.
Police in Orange and Riverside County spent 3 years investigating 10 small businesses, including this one, Magic Touch Body Care Center in Rancho Mirage. Magic Touch is right in the middle of a busy strip mall. You may have even walked past it without noticing. After all, it's right across the parking lot from a Vons supermarket. But police say they weren't exactly bagging groceries in this place, so they shut it down along with 9 others and arrested 6 people. The next day, not everyone seemed to have heard. You're wondering, are you a client in this shop over here?
No.
You were trying to go into the Magic Touch?
No.
Did you think it was a massage parlor or
No.
what?
No.
Okay, so why did you go in there? The suspects allegedly hired Chinese women to work as prostitutes out of offices adjacent to family-friendly businesses like this one. Hi, excuse me. We're looking for the acupuncture clinic.
Oh, they're gone.
This doctor's assistant says she's glad they are. All female employees and all male customers.
Right.
And that seemed fishy to you?
Really fishy.
It seemed fishy to people who work near Magic Touch, too, and rumors swirled about another massage parlor.
During the massage, she was standing over him, and he thought it was odd because he was on his stomach. He then, when she turned him over, noticed she only had a skirt on with no underpants. He started to explain, no, that's not my style. And they started to laugh at him, and they walked out of the room. He thought it was over. She said, wait a minute. She walks in with the owner, and she just grabs him.
Grabs him in what way?
Grabs his private part.
The manager of that shop said nothing illegal's going on. She even had a masseuse demonstrate.
Give to her, tell me.
My office, we do professional massage.
No prostitution?
No, never.
A few weeks later, we sent someone in with a hidden camera.
You guys do appointments or reservations?
Our undercover customer thinks the lady behind the counter spotted the camera right away. Still, he paid $60 for a 1-hour massage, and while there were a few moments when he felt uncomfortable,
I first started taking off my boxers down the lower part of my leg. Then, with the towel on the lower region, she grabbed the boxers from halfway down and then took them completely off my body.
He says the massage was pretty standard. But then we heard there were many other area massage parlors that offered the same services that got Magic Touch busted. Ads online and in newspapers like the Desert Sun offer amenities that experts say can be red flags, like free table showers. Armed with one of those ads, we sent someone into a downtown Palm Springs massage parlor that's right down the street from the Hyatt Hotel.
You want a massage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You want a hard massage?
Sure. She took her hand, lathered up my and then stroked my.
The ad for a North Palm Springs store said, good massage, attractive and friendly. The door was unmarked, but the business card said it was an acupuncture clinic. Towards the end of his hour-long massage, our undercover guy heard the masseuse use a slang word that refers to being in a physically aroused state. Then he was offered one more service for an extra $40. In broken English, the masseuse said the $60 fee for the massage goes to the owner. The extra $40 would be for her.
1 hour 60, me no owner. Yeah.
I think a jury would find that that was an offer of sexual services. I think clearly a jury would find that.
Let's say you had a client that the masseuse was your client. What would you tell her about this tape and her chances?
I'd say that it looks bleak.
Authorities say the investigation is ongoing, but they won't say which businesses they're watching. Still, they say if you do patronize shady massage parlors that offer illegal extras, you might want to think twice. Because while they usually arrest only the prostitutes, every once in a while they bust the customers too. Sheryl Kahn, KESQ News Channel 3, Rancho Mirage.
you very much for your help. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Governor Schwarzenegger met with firefighters and well-wishers outside a Lake Arrowhead school.
Right. He told me don't be.
He'd already toured devastated areas nearby. Schwarzenegger says he told President Bush that federal aid may be needed in burned-out areas. After working the crowd, the governor was whisked away as the fire raged just a couple of miles down the road.
Is it upsetting to you to see this at all?
It's very upsetting. You know, I mean, because people are hurt by that. You know, whenever you lose property, whenever you lose a home that you've saved for your whole life and your personal belongings, I mean, it's really devastating when you see those things, those burned out homes, and you see only the chimney there, or some fireplaces, some, you know, metals lying around, and everything else is totally burned up. So people, you know, are hurting because of that, and so we have to help them as quick as possible. And that's why I'm here today, to make sure that the state helps and also the federal government through FEMA helps.
In Running Springs, the black smoke completely blocked out the sun, and it's been like this all day long.
Residents have been ordered to evacuate, but Nanette Milligan and her firefighter husband Billy decided to stick it out as long as they can. With the help of friends, they're clearing trees around their home and fighting the fire themselves.
Why are you still here?
Saving our house. He's a firefighter, so it's important. We love it here. You know, I've lived up here all my life, and it's our world, and, you know, you want to save it.
Still, she says, if the flames do come too close, they'll have no choice but to leave. Sheryl Kahn, KESQ News Channel 3, Running Springs.
Sheryl?
Well, Paul, parents say Tip Academy has really helped their kids. Now, they admit there have been problems, but they still want the school to stay open.
Keep Tip alive! Tip is good for us!
Parents and students out in force tonight trying to convince school board members to keep theory into practice or Tip Academy open, saying the 2-year-old charter school works wonders.
I have a 5-year-old who comes home using words like tenacity, can tell me what they mean.
I came to Tip and thinking of regular schools and just thinking it'd be the same way. And then when on the first day, I realized, wow, this is really different. I really am glad that my mom brought me to this school.
But Tip Academy is in big trouble, and its 300 students could have to find another school to attend as early as next month. District administrators say the school should be shut down because of a laundry list of problems. The biggest issue, how the school's $1.6 million budget was spent. The administrators of the school, were they making money off of this?
They were really redirecting that money towards their own self-interest. They had personal income that was being drawn from those revenues, and they also had contracts with either friends or members of the board that was in conflict of interest with California law.
Is any of this criminal?
All criminal charges are being investigated, and those would be filed under a separate action.
At a public hearing tonight, some community members urged the school board to shut the school down, but most parents of kids who go there begged the board to give Tip Academy at least one more year.
All we are saying is give Tip a chance.
Now, many parents say no matter what happened in the past, they still want their kids to go to Tip Academy. Reporting live in Encinitas, Sheryl Kahn, KUSI News.
We're going to have somebody who actually knows how to do this show us how it's supposed to look, and then they'll teach me a little bit.
There we go. Get your chin up. Excellent.
This is so claustrophobic. I cannot believe it. We're out of time. Thank goodness for that. Thank you, Rose. You're awesome. Don't ever do that to me again. Anyway, reporting live, Sheryl Kahn, KUSI News.
So I think I got the idea. It's better to whack than be whacked in this sport.
I think so. No kidding, that hurt. She says it didn't, but that hurt. It was like being hit with a hanger. Aww.
This is a KUSI News Break.
Good afternoon. I'm Sheryl Kahn, live in the KUSI newsroom. It's 12 o'clock. The 2008 Summer Olympics are now underway. President Bush took part in opening ceremonies in Beijing today. About 4 billion people worldwide are watching the televised games, making this year's opening day the largest in Olympic history. A deadly bus crash claimed the lives of 13 people early this morning on a road north of Dallas. The charter bus carrying Vietnamese church members on their way to Missouri plunged off an overpass. Dozens of passengers were seriously injured. Federal investigators are searching for clues as to what caused a firefighting helicopter to crash in Northern California. 9 people were killed, but the pilot and 3 firefighters survived. The chopper went down Tuesday night in the Shasta Trinity National Forest. For more local news 24/7, visit our website at KUSI.com. Our next news break is in 1 hour. Here on KUSI, we have news every hour, every day.